Naturalis Lunae Societás thanks you for your purchase, and would like to recommend you to check our hidden catalog for our other products. If you have any questions regarding this or any other of our products, feel free to contact us at Spring, where the sun shines in the flag. About the rituals. Foundation. The group has various symbolic rituals to train the physical, mental and spiritual commitment with the nature and the mission. These rituals do not include illicit and dangerous activities. On the contrary, they work as suggestive stimuli to generate a greater focus on the initiate. Keep in mind that these subjective stimuli can cause different sensations depending on the person doing the ritual. These sensations can vary from excitement, happiness and curiosity, to fear and desperation. The Naturalis Lunae Societás asks every member to request the triangle to stop the ritual, if someone is feeling uneasy. Our member safety is our #1 priority. First, Nature's ritual. Nature's ritual is the first of the necessary rituals that the initiate needs to go through to join the group. However, it won't be a full member until the candidate performs, on a different occasion, the mission entrustment ritual. Nature's ritual allows the candidate to connect with his or her true self, stripped off the mundane thoughts that cloud the mind. This true self can be perceived as a reflection, a shadow, an animal or even an object. This subjective prints are fundamental in the process of creating a bond with the mission. Nature's ritual begins with the candidate sitting on his heels, also known as Caesar posture. The triangle will light a candle in front of him or her, and will surround the candidate with natural elements, such as stones, branches, dirt, and more. It will be asked of the candidate to close his or her eyes, and to breathe in a relaxed manner for 1 minute, focusing and paying close attention to the rest of his or her senses, sounds, smells, but also the balance, temperature, and so on. After this minute of focus, it will be asked of the candidate to start inhaling from the nose and exhaling through the mouth, in a relaxed manner, without opening his or her eyes. After a while, the triangle will ask, "Candidate, which is your true nature?" The answer can be anything. The important thing to keep in mind is that the candidate mustn't think the answer too much. On the contrary, the answer must be almost unconscious. Later, it will be asked of the candidate to open his or her eyes, and to observe the candle. A dry leaf will be delivered to him or her, for the candidate to burn it on the candle's flame, and to throw its ashes over the candidate's mask. Again, the triangle will ask, "Candidate, are you convinced of your nature?" The answer must be yes. If the response is negative, the candidate will have to leave the meeting, but will be allowed to keep his or her mask and key to try the ritual again some other time. If the response was positive, it will be asked of the candidate to stand up and extend his or her arms forward. The triangle will come close to the candidate, and ask, "Candidate, do you love your nature?" The answer will be used to define the activities the initiate will do in the future. The Naturalis Lunae Societás understands it's not easy to love a newly found nature. Finally, the triangle will grab the candidate's hands, and ask, "Candidate, you accepted your nature, you traveled through your true self and found your hidden reality. By being part of our group, you understand we live for our nature, and that we merge with our nature, to bring it from our inside to the physical plane. Candidate, do you wish to join us?" If the answer is negative, the candidate's mask, key will be taken, and he or she will be banned from the group. If the answer is positive, the group will congratulate the almost new member and a warm welcome and celebration will take part. Second, mission entrustment ritual. The mission entrustment ritual consists on leaving a spiritual print on the members, that works with the mental print the oaths leave. The group's mission is the second priority, after the safety of every member, and the initiate must dedicate all of the time and effort necessary to follow its path. The ritual begins with the initiate sitting in a posture facing north. The triangle will take a piece of paper and a pencil, and will give them to the initiate. After, it will be asked to write on that paper his or her personal mission. When finished, the initiate has to wrinkle it until it becomes a small ball, then place it on his or her strong hand and make a fist. Then, the initiate must wrap this fist with his or her other hand. The initiate must now close his or her eyes, and pay attention. The triangle will ask, "Do you accept your personal mission as your life's path?" If the answer is negative, the triangle will say then you are still looking for your own path. We will help you in the process. In this case, and also if the answer was positive, the triangle will light a candle and burn the initiate's paper, in silence. The second part of the ritual consists on accepting the mission. The initiate must sit in a posture in the middle of a circle drawn with chalk or coal. Then, a triangle must be drawn inside the circle, also with chalk or coal, so the initiate is left inside it. The drawn triangle must be facing north. The triangle will light a candle and walk around the circle clockwise 3 times, and then counterclockwise other 3 times. During this period, the initiate must have his or her eyes closed, and meditate on the mission, clearing the mind of any other thoughts. Then, the triangle will stand in front of the drawn triangle's tip, facing the initiate, and say, "Nature's initiate, you must understand that the mission is all that matters. We will dedicate our life, our day and night, our work and our rest, our love and our hatred, our strength and our weakness, to fulfill our mission." The initiate must now open his or her eyes and stand up. The triangle will take 3 steps back. Then, the initiate must calmly walk forward until he or she is on top of the drawn triangle's tip, to then kneel down and look at the front. The triangle will ask, "Do you accept to dedicate your life to the mission, whatever it takes?" The answer must always be positive. Do you commit yourself to dedicate your body, mind and soul on this path? The answer must always be positive. Will you take the mission as your life's path? The answer must always be positive. A negative response, in any of the mentioned questions, will not be tolerated, resulting on the initiate being banned from the group. If all the answers were positive, then the triangle will place its hand on the initiate's head, and pronounce, "Then, young nature's initiate, we welcome you to the Naturalis Lunae Societás." It is allowed to make a small festivity for the occasion. Third, recognition ritual. This ritual will be performed on special occasions, to give recognition to a specific member of the group because of his or her actions and commitment to the group. The celebrated member must kneel down before the triangle, who will say his congratulations and gratitude. Then, the triangle will give the celebrated member a special gift, an object made specially for him or her. Then, it will be asked of the celebrated member to stand up and greet the triangle and the rest of the attendants. It is allowed to make a small festivity for the occasion.